Ever seen the impossible get knocked out cold? That's what happened when a 20-year-old from Brooklyn's toughest streets became the youngest heavyweight champ in history. This isn't just about boxing. It's about turning pain into power and a fighter into a legend. Growing up in Brownsville wasn't exactly what you'd call a childhood fairy tale. Mike Tyson's world was painted with violence, poverty, and abandonment from day one. His father, Jimmy Kirkpatrick, vanished when Mike was barely 2 years old, leaving his mother, Lorna, to battle substance abuse while raising 3 kids alone. But here's the thing that really gets you. Mike never experienced what most kids take for granted. He never saw his mother smile with pride or felt that warm approval every child craves. Instead, he was labeled the wild child, constantly bringing home stolen items, which only deepened the emotional void between them. The streets became Mike's classroom, and the curriculum was brutal. By age 9, he was throwing hands 3 or 4 times daily, sometimes even scrapping with grown men after beating up their kids. Standing at 200 pounds by 12 years old, Mike wasn't your typical preteen. The neighborhood bullies would push him around, check his pockets, and treat him like their personal punching bag. But every beating, every humiliation, every moment of feeling powerless was building something inside him. A rage that would eventually shake the boxing world to its core. 38 arrests by age 13 landed him in the Tryon School for Boys, where fate stepped in wearing boxing gloves. Bobby Stewart, a counselor and former fighter, spotted something special in this angry teenager who could bench press more than his own body weight. That introduction to Cus D'Amato changed everything. When his mother died at 16, D'Amato became more than a trainer. He became the father figure Mike never had, legally adopting him and channeling all that street fury into devastating boxing technique. Then came 1986, and boxing had never seen anything like it. Mike demolished 13 opponents in a single year, with 11 knockouts that left people questioning if what they'd witnessed was even real. The Marvis Frazier fight lasted 30 seconds. 30 seconds of pure destruction that announced to the world that Iron Mike had arrived. Trevor Berbick, the experienced champion, found himself sprawling across the canvas like he'd been hit by a freight train, making Mike the youngest heavyweight champion ever at 20 years, 4 months, and 22 days old. Those early knockouts weren't just wins. They were statements written in violence. When he faced Michael Spinks, the undefeated fighter who many believed could match him, Mike needed just 91 seconds to prove them wrong. One body shot, one uppercut, and Spinks was flat on his back, staring at arena lights, while the boxing world realized they were witnessing something unprecedented. Carl Williams, Pinklin Thomas, Tyrell Biggs, they all felt a combination so vicious that opponents started losing fights before they even stepped through the ropes. But legends aren't built without falls, and Mike's came crashing down in Tokyo against Buster Douglas. The 42-1 underdog did what seemed impossible, dropping the seemingly invincible champion in the 10th round. That image of Mike scrambling on the canvas, desperately trying to find his mouthpiece, shattered the aura of invincibility forever. The troubles multiplied from there. The rape conviction, 3 years in prison. The infamous ear-biting incident with Evander Holyfield that shocked the sporting world. Yet comeback stories define champions, and Mike proved he wasn't finished. After prison, he reclaimed titles, joined Muhammad Ali and Floyd Patterson as the only fighters to regain heavyweight championships after losing them. Even his controversial moments became part of boxing folklore. That Holyfield bite wasn't just about frustration. It was about a fighter who admitted he wanted to kill him in that moment, showing the raw emotion that made him both terrifying and fascinating. Today at 58, Mike Tyson's legacy extends far beyond those devastating uppercuts and lightning-fast combinations. His recent exhibition with Jake Paul proved that even decades later, people still want to witness the phenomenon that is Iron Mike. His story resonates because it's fundamentally human. Childhood trauma transformed into greatness, devastating falls followed by redemption, and the ongoing journey of a man who conquered his demons one fight at a time. The kid from Brownsville who felt powerless became the most feared fighter on the planet, proving that sometimes our greatest wounds become our greatest strengths. Mike Tyson didn't just change boxing. He showed us that no matter how dark your beginning, you can still write an incredible story. If this journey through Iron Mike's incredible life got you thinking about the power of transformation, smash that like button and subscribe for more stories that prove human potential knows no limits. What other legendary figures should we explore next? Drop your suggestions in the comments below.